Do your best to get it all. Because I know how meaningful ideas can be. The name Earl Schoaf, still rings in my mind. I'm 25 years old. I'm introduced to a man who I had a chance to go to work for, and over the next 5 years, the ideas he shared with me not only made me rich, but gave me the foundation for a long-term career of sharing ideas, building business, making profits, wise investments, made an extraordinary contribution to my life. This unique man, he only went to the 9th grade in school. So the things he shared with me over that 5-year period were very simple, very ABC. But that's where I got all of those simple phrases. Do your best to get it all. For things to change for you, you have to change. Wow. What a new revelation. He said, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. What a new revelation. All of this started me on this unique journey of what I now call personal development. You have to change. Here's another one. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. It's not less problems that makes you successful, it's more skills that makes you successful. You have to change. I tried to convince him by showing him my paycheck that I wasn't doing well, and I blamed it on the company. And I said, this is all the company pays. He said, no, that's all the company pays you. I thought, well, that's a new way to look at it. He says, doesn't the company pay some people 3, 4, 5 times this amount? And I said, well, yes. He says, well, then this is not all the company pays. This is all you get. You have to change. Until you requalify, accelerate your qualification for the bigger numbers. See, that was all great revelation to me. You have to change. I tried to convince him that things cost too much. He said, no, you can't afford them. You have to change. All of these were new ways of looking at things. Unbelievable. And so I started listening to all this stuff because I know how meaningful ideas can be. You have to change. You have to change. You have to change. You have to change. Because I know how meaningful ideas can be. You have to change. You have to change. When I built my first home for my family in Idaho all those years ago, before I started construction on this home, I used to take my friends and associates out to the vacant property and take them on a tour through the house. Is that possible? Is that possible? Is that possible? Is it possible to take someone on a tour through an imaginary house? And the answer is yes. I used to say, this is the 3-car garage, and the guy would look and say, yes, this garage will hold 3 cars. Correct. I mean, I could really make it real, make it live. Is that possible? Is that possible? I would take him on a tour through the house. Here's the fireplace, and this fireplace is brick on one side and it's stone on the other side. Is that possible? Is that possible? I could make it real. Here's the rest of the house. Here's the kitchen with this view window. And they would look out the window. How so real, how so real. As I took them on this tour. One day I made this house so real, one of my friends bumped his elbow on the fireplace. I mean, it was that real. So imagination, we call it nothing simply because nothing in terms of being tangible. But it is so real, it's almost real. Imagination. It was that real. So real, it's almost real. Imagination. It was that real. So real, it's almost real. Is that possible? Is that possible? Imagination. Jot these notes down now. Come on. Number one, be thankful for what you already have. Thanksgiving sets up the situation where ideas can flow. Here's what locks up the doors of opportunity for good ideas, and that's cynicism. All you have to be is a practiced cynic. Cynical about the government, and cynical about politics, and cynical about the future. Cynical about the economy. Cynicism locks all the doors. But if you'll be thankful for what you have, however modest or however much it is, I think that's the beginning of receiving a flow of new ideas. New ideas. Here's the next one. Be eager to learn. There's already some extraordinary success stories in this room. If we knew how successful, we would give you the podium. I would be happy to take notes. No matter how successful you are, be willing to learn some more. Be eager to learn. Be in the Millionaires Club, invite a billionaire once in a while, come talk to us. And he says, well, you guys are doing okay, but how about stepping up, right? How about multiplying by 2, by 3, by 5, by 10? Come on, you've just gotten started. So no matter how well you're doing, we could all use another idea. Come on. A couple of other things that linked together with what you already know could give you a whole new burst of productivity and extraordinary lifestyle. Come on. You have to do what we call some tough listening. It's difficult to gather up everyone's, attention because our lives really seem to be going on outside this room. A part of our life is going on here while we're here. But some of us, our kids are out there, and our business is out there, and our career is out there, and our job is out there, and everything is out there. Sometimes it's difficult. Do your best to get it all. Because I know how meaningful ideas can be. The name Earl Shope, still rings in my mind. I'm 25 years old. I'm introduced to a man who I had a chance to go to work for. And over the next 5 years, the ideas he shared with me not only made me rich, but gave me the foundation for a long-term career, sharing ideas, building business, making profits, wise investments, made an extraordinary contribution to my life. This unique man, he only went to the 9th grade in school. So the things he shared with me over that 5-year period were very simple, very ABC. But that's where I got all of those simple phrases. Do your best to get it all. For things to change for you, you have to change. Wow. What a new revelation. Wow. He said, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. What a new revelation. All of this started me on this unique journey of what I now call personal development. Here's another one. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. It's not less problems that makes you successful, it's more skills that makes you successful. All of these were new ways of looking at things. Unbelievable. And so I started listening to all this stuff. Unbelievable. Here's what we call that second step, faith to believe. In fact, one writer said this: faith is substance. An interesting word, that the powerful ability to believe in the possibilities that are possible for you. Substance. If you have faith to believe, that faith is substance. Substance meaning a piece of the real. Now, it's not the real. It's not the podium. But it is so powerful that it's so close to being real. So the writer said the faith is a piece of, the substance of, and then he called it evidence, substance and evidence. Evidence. Substance. Faith to believe. So it's difficult to call substance and evidence nothing. It is nothing in the sense that it can't be seen with the inner eye. You can't get a hold of it because it isn't yet tangible. But it is possible to turn nothing, especially ideas and imagination. Now, if you believe that it's possible for you, that substance and evidence becomes so powerful that it now can be turned into reality. Evidence. Substance. Faith to believe. So the first step is to imagine what's possible. Second step, to believe that what's possible is possible for you. Now here's the third step, and that is to go to work and make it real. Go to work and make it real. I hope you find here an incredible collection of good ideas, plus inspiration. Turn nothing into something. And just make a note, link those two words together, ideas plus inspiration. See, that can be the explosive start of something incredible. Ideas plus inspiration. Building of a company, the building of a country, the building of an idea, the building of an enterprise, the building of a relationship. Ideas plus inspiration. Inspiration. Ideas powerful enough to finally become reality, and inspiration enough to make sure it happens. Ideas plus inspiration. You know, it's interesting. I've been doing a subject recently. Here's the title of it: How to Turn Nothing into Something. Ideas plus inspiration. How to turn nothing into something. Turn nothing into something. You start with ideas and imagination. Now, it's hard to call ideas and imagination nothing. Turn nothing into something. How tangible are ideas and imagination? It's a bit of a mystery. So you can't really call ideas that can be turned into a hotel, ideas that can be turned into an enterprise, ideas that can be turned into the Salk vaccine, ideas that can be turned into miracle products, ideas. You couldn't really call the idea nothing. Turn nothing into something. It must have some kind of substance. And imagination can't really be nothing. We call it nothing because it isn't like tangible. It isn't like a podium. It isn't that real. But it is almost real. So to turn nothing into something, you start with ideas and imagination. Turn nothing into something. Interesting. Ideas that become so powerful in your mind and your consciousness, they seem real to you even before they become tangible. Imagination that is so strong that you can actually see it. You can actually see it. Ideas plus inspiration. Turn nothing into something. Imagination. Ideas. Plus inspiration. Imagination. Imagine the possibilities. Imagine. So the first step is to imagine the possibilities. One of the reasons for seminars and sermons and the lyrics from songs and testimonials of others is to give us an idea of the possibilities. Imagine the possibilities. Now here's the second step of turning nothing into something. And that is to believe that what you imagine is possible for you. To believe that what you imagine is possible for you. And we become supported by testimonials that say something like, if I can do it, you can do it. And we start believing that. Imagine the possibilities. Imagine. First we imagine what's possible. Second, we start to believe that what's possible is possible for us. We might also believe because of our own testimonial. Here's what our testimonial might say. If I did it once, what? I could do it again. If it happened for me before, it could very well happen again. So we believe not only the testimonials of others who say, if I can do it, you can do it. If I can change, you can change. If I can start with nothing, you can start with nothing. If I can turn it all around, you can turn it all around. Then we also have the support of our own testimonial. If I did it once, I can do it again. If we've accomplished something before, if we did it once, we can do it again. If we did it last year, we could do it this year. So those two things are very powerful. Now they're not actual substance, although they're very close. Very powerful. One is to imagine the possibilities. Imagine. Two is to imagine that what's possible is possible for you. If I can do it, you can do it. If I can change, you can change. If I can start with nothing, you can start with nothing. If I can turn it all around, you can turn it all around. What you imagine is possible for you. Imagine the possibilities. If you start the search, the odds are excellent you will find good ideas. If you search, you will find. Finding is reserved for those that search. Ideas are not reserved for those that hope. They're not reserved for those that wish. They're not reserved for those who complain. Good ideas are reserved for those that search, who will find good ideas. Continuing your search, who will find good ideas. A harvest of good ideas for your business, for your life, for your marriage, for your friendships, for your economic future, and, for all of the rest. We've all heard the expression, nothing so powerful as an idea whose time has come. How very true. You will find good ideas. It's incredible when an idea finally comes and the time is right. What can happen? Incredible. Ideas, when an idea and its time is ready, it can be incredible. Nothing so powerful as an idea that comes at the right time. And hopefully today, this would be a good time for you. Maybe you've got 3 numbers of the lock that needs 4 numbers. And you've already got 3 already dialed in from, the sermons you've heard and the lyrics of the songs you've listened to and personal conversations and meetings and trainings and seminars and books you've read, all of that, right? You got the 3 numbers. And just maybe, the lyrics of the songs you've listened to could well be that 4th number for you that you've been looking for. And the lock will open and the door will open. And there could be some real, new, accelerated opportunity for you over the next few years of your life. You will find good ideas. It's incredible when an idea finally comes and the time is right. What can happen? Incredible. It's where you look back and say, wow, I was never the same. And the chances are excellent if you keep going. Good ideas are reserved for those that search. You will find good ideas in terms of information, ideas, seminars, lectures. Because if you go continuously and systematically, some of them will be routine, some of them may be ordinary, and then just once in a while, some may be extraordinary, and you're never the same again. And you'll look back on that experience and say, that was one of the days that turned my life around. In the journey of personal development, one of the first things to learn is the lesson of the seasons. The lesson of the seasons. Life and business is like the changing seasons. Live a more extraordinary life. One of the best ways to illustrate what's happening in your business, what's happening in your life, is this illustration of the changing seasons. Frank Sinatra used to sing, life is like the seasons. Like the seasons. Like the seasons. You cannot change the seasons. One of the things to, come to grips with is what you can change and what you cannot change. You cannot change the seasons. You can change yourself. You cannot change the seasons, but you can change yourself. Therein lies the chance to live an extraordinary life. Learning to change yourself. In an economic sense, my mentor put it this way. To climb the ladder of success as high as you wish to climb, here's the key. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. He said if you work hard on your job, you can make a living, which is fine. But if you work hard on yourself, you could make a fortune, which is super fun. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living. But if you work hard on yourself, you could make a fortune. Then let's put it in philosophical language. 2 things on economics philosophically. Here's the first one I learned. Your income is primarily determined by your philosophy. Now, I didn't learn that until I was 25 years old. They never taught it in high school. I went to college 1 year, never heard it. Your income is primarily determined by your philosophy, not the economy. You can change yourself. Then when I finally understood that, I got excited about it because I knew I couldn't change the economy, but I was assured that I certainly could change my philosophy. And I did that. And here's the philosophy. Success is something you attract by becoming an attractive person. You can change yourself. Success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract. Become an attractive person. Here's what I say, and this is good philosophy. It seems like opposites are in conflict and we are in the middle. Evil on one side, good on the other side. Illness on one side, good health on the other side. Darkness on one side, light on the other side. And they're in conflict. They're in conflict. They're in conflict. If you walk into a room that's dark and turn on the light, the darkness disappears and goes away. How far away does it go? Not very far. Waiting for a chance, what? Come back in. Move in, take over the territory. They're in conflict. As light begins to lose its energy, darkness moves in. There's a war on. Here's what it's called. Push shove. They're in conflict. As we sit here, right? Good health plan is trying to defeat illness and drive it into a small corner. If you don't work on your good health plan, illness will drive your health into a small corner. It's called push and shove. They're in conflict. In your bloodstream, there are red corpuscles to nourish like a mother, and white corpuscles to fight and kill like a father. They're in conflict. Thank God for white corpuscles that think negative all day. White corpuscles say, just show me some infection, I'll kill it. Because if I don't kill it, what? It kills you. They're in conflict. White corpuscles say, it's my job today to make sure you don't get killed. So I'm here to fight. Have you got that now? Red to nourish, white to fight. They're in conflict. Just show me some infection, I'll kill it. They're in conflict. So here's the key now. Cooperate with the positive side of this war of health and illness. They're in conflict. They're in conflict. What if in this struggle the body calls for a banana and you send it a Coca-Cola? They're in conflict. And now the body has the right to say what? Whose side are you on? I'm working day and night to drive illness into a small corner and keep you healthy, and you keep sending me the wrong stuff. They're in conflict. Come on, just a little cooperation here, and we can win this game. They're in conflict. But see, if you don't do your push-ups, and what was that little voice in my hotel room this morning that said to me, Jim Rohn, you don't have to do your exercises this morning. You're running a little late, and this little creature on this shoulder almost talked me into it. They're in conflict. And the little angel says what? No, 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 no. Fall on the floor one more time. Do those push-ups, a few crunches, a little modified version, yes, because you are late, but you got to keep up the pace. See, that's called what? The work of summer. They're in conflict. We can win this game. Because it's also possible to love like a father and hate like a mother, just so you get the job done. And if it's a single parent, right, you got to do both the work of father and mother. Extraordinary. We can win this game. They're in conflict. We can win this game. They're in conflict. We can win this game. Finally occurred, age 25. I hear this knock on the door. I go to the door, and there's this Girl Scout, about this tall, selling cookies for the Girl Scouts. I mean, she gave me one of the finest sales presentations I've ever heard. Special deal, several flavors, Girl Scouts, best organization in the world. I wanted to buy only $2. And with a big smile, she very politely asked me to buy. No problem. I wanted to buy. Big problem. I didn't have $2 in my pocket. I'm a grown man. I live in America. I'm married with a family. I've been to college 1 year. I didn't have, and I've been working for 6 years, from age 19 to 25, and I didn't have the $2 in my pocket. And I didn't want to tell her that. That seemed too embarrassing. So I did what I thought was next best. I lied to her. And I said, look, we've already bought lots of Girl Scout cookies. We've still got plenty in the house we haven't eaten. She said, oh, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. And she leaves. When she leaves, I say to myself, I don't want to live like this anymore. I mean, how low can you get lying to a Girl Scout, right? I mean, that's the ultimate. So I started my search that day, and sure enough, very shortly I met this extraordinary man by the name of Mr. Earl Schoaf, and my life was never the same after that. Chris mentioned ideas, and that's where this whole flow of unique ideas started for me, age 25. I had the opportunity to go to work for this extraordinary man. I worked for him for 5 years, then unfortunately he died, age 49. But the things he taught me during that 5 years transformed my economic life especially, but my personal life, my leadership chances, all of that came from that unique experience. So maybe it's true when the student is ready. When someone says, I've had it, this is it. I don't want to live like this anymore. And then you begin a new search. I don't want to live like this anymore. And then you begin a new search. Don't build on the sand. Build on the rock. One of the great lessons of life. I'm an amateur on the Bible, but here's what the storyteller says. There were two nice people. So make the note now. Two nice people. Not one good and one evil, but two nice people. However, and that is the drama of life. However, two nice people. However, one built his house on the rock, and the other built his house on the sand. Two nice people. Meaning it's possible for nice people to be casual. It's possible for nice people to be careless. And sometimes you can be careless and lose your life. Not evil, just careless. In Los Angeles now, when the light turns green, if you're in your car and you're there at the intersection and the light turns green, you better not go. However, caution. For 2 or 3 seconds, waiting for the maniacs that are running the red light, crossing in front of you, even though the light is green. That little extra bit of caution, rather than being aggressive, little bit of caution could very well save your life. However, you don't have to be evil to lose your life. All you have to be is a little careless at an unfortunate moment. So the key is to be not overcautious, but to be cautious. Caution. Don't build your house on the sand. Now add this note now. We're all tempted. When I was growing up, there was a cartoon of a little boy, and it showed this little boy with a little devil on one shoulder and a little angel on the other shoulder, both whispering. And the little devil said, go ahead and do it, it'll be okay. And the little angel says, no, it won't be okay. Yes, go ahead and do it. No, whispering. How often does that occur for all of us? Every day. Caution. Go through the red light, it'll be okay. We must beware. Caution. Okay. not to be careless, not to be casual, caution, and build your house on the sand. The same is true with your health. Don't build on the sand. The same is true with your career. Don't build on the sand. The same is true of being in business. Don't build on the sand. Build on the rock. Because even nice people can make careless decisions, casual decisions that accumulate over a period of time. Caution. Don't build on the sand. Build on the rock. Now here's the note to make. Some winters are of your own making, and some are not. Some are just the winter experiences. Maybe the whole country goes through it. Don't build on the sand. Build on the rock. But what's the key to the winter? Here it is in simple language. Hang in there. Winters don't last forever. Some are difficult and some are easy, but they never last forever. Don't build on the sand. Caution. Build on the rock. Hang in there. The night always comes after the day, but it doesn't last forever. Just a few more hours. And if you hang in there, say your prayers, gather a little strength, you can make it through the winter and the night. Build on the sand. Caution. Build on the rock. Hang in there. The success equations. The success equations. There's three of them. The first one comes from the Bible. The question was asked, 2,000 years ago in the Bible, according to the storyteller, what is the key to greatness? What is the key to greatness? What's the key to self-esteem? What's the key to self-esteem? What is the key? What is the key to getting honors and trophies? What is the key to getting honors and trophies? To put on the mantle above the fireplace. What is the key? What is the key to receiving great respect? What is the key to receiving great respect? What is the key? What is the key to wealth and abundance? What is the key to wealth? What is the key to greatness? To self-esteem, honors and trophies, great respect, wealth and abundance. What is the key? What is the key? What is the key? What is the key to all of that? An extraordinary life. And here's the answer that was given. According to the storyteller, the answer was, find a way to serve many people. Find a way to serve many people. Find the ways and means. Start rendering service. The more you serve, the greater your fortune. Find a way to serve. Service to many leads to greatness. Find a way to serve. John Kennedy, on his inaugural to be President of the United States all those years ago, here's what he said. Don't ask. Find a way to serve. Where is John Kennedy? Where is he? John said, don't ask. Find a way to serve. He said, don't ask what they can do for you, but ask what? What could I do? What could I do? What could I do? Find a way to serve. Find a way to serve. See, that's the whole turnaround in philosophical thinking. Find a way to serve. By asking, you receive so little. By serving, you receive so much. Find a way to serve. So rather than settle for the pennies of what someone could do for you, why not turn it around and find some way to serve? It's a pretty simple process. Battle with the mind. Battle with the mind. Battle with the mind. That's the game of life. That little thief that says you're too short, you're too tall, you're too old, you've never done it before, what makes you think you can do it now? Battle with the mind. Battle with the mind. What makes you think you can do it now? Nobody in your family has ever done it. Battle with the mind. In fact, if you start, they'll all make fun of you. What makes you think you can do it now? It's called the thief in the mind that steals the dream and steals the promise, makes you less effective than you should be. Here's what you must do. Battle with the mind. Battle with the mind. Battle with the mind. Now, what's the purpose of all of this opposites in conflict? Here's what I think it is: to create high drama. Battle with the mind. God wishing it to continue on earth as it did in heaven. I guess that's the best conclusion I've come to. Battle with the mind. Battle with the mind. That's the game of life. Would it be possible to win if you couldn't lose? And the answer is no, it doesn't seem like it. Battle with the mind. High drama is the order of the day. I guess so ordered by God himself. High drama. But that's what makes life so unique, so challenging, so much opportunity. A chance for fortune and a chance for failure. Battle with the mind. And you've got to defend yourself against one, see if you can't maximize the other. That's the game of life. Battle with the mind. Isn't this good stuff? What if you picked up a book, and the book, first chapter said, everything's fine. Chapter 2, everything's fine. Chapter 3, everything is just fine. Chapter 4, everything is still just fine. Would you finish this book? And the answer is no. What kind of a book is this? What kind of a book is this? The book on your life story is not going to be this. It's going to be filled with the full dramas of the highs and the lows and the winter and the spring and the summer and the harvest. Battle with the mind. Be both optimistic and vigilant. Battle with the mind. That's the game of life. That's the game of life. The game of life. Opportunity. Make this note. Seize it quickly. Opportunity. Spring. Spring is not a guarantee that you're going to have a harvest, but it's the opportunity to plant one. Opportunity. It's not a guarantee that things are going to go well and you will accumulate what you need, but it is an opportunity to do so. Springtime is opportunity. Now, it's usually a very short season, especially where I was raised in farm country Idaho. So here's what you must do with opportunity. Seize it quickly. Don't let it just come and go. Seize it quickly. When the window of opportunity is open, to borrow a little space language, when they get ready to shoot the rockets or off into outer space, there's a window, they call it, of opportunity to go, not go, when the weather's right, whatever. But if you wait a little too long, the window closes, and it takes a while for it to open back up. Opportunity. Seize it quickly. So this is the key. Take advantage of the spring, such a short season. In some places they got those big tractors with the lights on them going around the clock in the short season of spring to make sure that the seeds are planted. Take advantage of opportunity. Take advantage of opportunity to meet someone who could be a colleague for your future career. Take advantage of the day when it arrives, because the day will soon finish. Take advantage of the year, because it will soon close. Take advantage. Take advantage. Take advantage of opportunity. If you wait a little too long, the window closes. Make this note. Seize it quickly. Opportunity. Take advantage of opportunity. Seize it quickly. The season of harvest. In due time, and for those who have obeyed this extraordinary law that says life was not designed to give you what you need. Life was designed to give you what you deserve. Life was designed to give you what you deserve. If you didn't plant in the spring, then no harvest comes your way. No harvest. If you planted little, then you're not going to receive a lot. No harvest. And here's the key now for the harvest. Number one, whatever it is, offer no complaint and no apology. No apology, no complaint. If it's a fantastic harvest, you offer no apology. If it's not much, you offer no complaint. That's the highest of maturity. No apology, no complaint. But here's what you can do no matter what it is. Go back to work in the spring. Another opportunity will come your way. Spring always follows winter. If the harvest wasn't good and the winter was tough, the promise is another opportunity will come your way. Now here's one more point now on the harvest. Here it is. Do wise things with your harvest. Build your financial security for you and your family on the rock and not on the sand. Life was designed to give you what you deserve. Life was designed to give you what you deserve. If you didn't plant in the spring, then no harvest comes your way. No harvest. If you planted little, then you're not going to receive a lot. No harvest. If the harvest wasn't good and the winter was tough, the promise is another opportunity will come your way. Here it is. Do wise things with your harvest. There's so many things now you can do about gathering resources and wisely investing them so that you and your family are secure. Do wise things with your harvest. Here's one thing to strive to become early in your life and career: financially independent, so that nobody or nothing has a claim on your assets. Accomplish that as quickly as you can. Life was designed to give you what you deserve. Life was designed to give you what you deserve. One of the greatest illustrations of life is in the third season, called the season of summer. And here it is in simple capsule form. In the summer, you must do two major things. Here they are for your notes. Number one, nourish and give life like a mother. Nourish and give life like a mother. Next, protect and defend like a father. This is called the work of summer. Give life like a mother. Take life like a father. Love like a mother. Hate like a father. Any father would say to whatever threatens his family, take two more steps toward this family, you'll cease to exist. I'm father. I protect, I kill if necessary. So you've got to nourish your garden, and then you've got to protect it by fighting the weeds and the bugs that are out to destroy it. As soon as you've planted, the busy bugs and the noxious weeds are out to take it. Now put this line in your notes, and they will take it unless you are extremely father-like and vigorous. You have to develop a hatred for evil. The old prophet said, love good and hate evil, because those twin forces are at work always. Even in the beginning of the beginnings, Lucifer, according to the storyteller, tried to take over God's throne, didn't succeed, and so began the story of the creator and the spoiler. And so exists for all of us this great drama of the ability to create, but the destroyer not too far away. Nourish and give life like a mother. Protect and defend like a father. This is called the work of summer. Give life like a mother. Take life like a father. Love like a mother. Hate like a father. Any father would say to whatever threatens his family, take two more steps toward this family, you'll cease to exist. I'm father. I protect, I kill if necessary. Nourish and give life like a mother. Nourish and give life like a mother. Protect and defend like a father. This is called the work of summer. The work of summer. Women are good. Women are good. Women are unusual. They have this antenna that picks up all the stuff, especially danger. Danger, danger, danger. In the middle of the night, the baby cries. Mama's awake. Papa sleeps. Mothers sleep near the surface, and the least little movement or sound, they're awake. It's built in, the female mother, that instinct. She says to her husband, go look, something isn't right. You know, downstairs. He says, no, everything's fine. She says, go look. He says, okay. He gets up in the middle of the night, stumbles downstairs and the front door is open. Instinct. How did she know? They just know. I don't know how they know. They've got this instinct, especially for danger. Instinct. Interesting story in the Bible. It says there are sheep and there are shepherds and there are wolves. Fairly ordinary story. Shepherds and wolves and sheep. But that's not the end of the story. To illustrate a point, the storyteller says, there are also some wolves that have learned to dress up like sheep. Danger. Now you need a woman. That instinct. Man says looks like a sheep, talks like a sheep. Woman says ain't no sheep. That instinct. Have you got this now? The work of summer. Here's what it's called. High drama. Nourishing and protecting. Nourishing with one hand and protecting with the other hand. Drama. The battle of the mind. Even the battle of the mind. Don't become a victim of yourself. In this battle of the mind, should I, shouldn't I, let it go, no, don't let it go, run the red light, no, be a little more cautious, think of your family. See, we have to continually do this. Beware of the thief on the street that's after your purse, but also beware of the thief in your mind that's after your promise.